The one from yesterday. So let's get to it. So from yesterday's, that's continuation. So if you watched to the ending of yesterday's video, anytime you get to watch it, you will notice that at the end the video just cut short, right? For you, when I was in class yesterday, you realized it, and I told you. So we'll continue from where we stopped. So this is the logo we created yesterday. So it was created using just two icons, right? So the name of the brand is Bloomberry, right? So I've even changed the color I used yesterday. So I'm using two shades of green, kind of dark, and just this kind of one. So for anybody who might not understand, maybe you just bumped on the video and you didn't see from the beginning how this logo was created. So we'll just try quickly and do it again, then we can move on. So the first one was bent like this, right? So this is a leaf petal. So the name of the brand is Bloomberry, right? So they sell, from our brief, I think this is eco-friendly organic products they sell. So everything that has to do with health-wise, right? And most importantly, they pointed from their brief that they wanted to see like leaf petals and yoga, right? So that was how we ended up using a yoga icon and leaf petal shape. But also they wanted a combination mark with iconography and the name of the brand. So here we have this. We drew this. So in case you don't know how to draw this, so let me draw it again. But if you watch the former video, you'll be able to see it, but let me just do it here. So Ctrl Q, I convert the box to a curve and delete this part. Then make here a curve also. Tap once and say to curve. So here is a curve already. And I'll delete here and tap here also and say to curve. Then we have this. So that was how this was drawn. But for this one, you can also draw it, but it might take a lot of time. So we just simply researched and typed yoga icon, right? So you can find anyone. I think the one I used here. Is this the one I used? Let me check my design. Nope. Can't find it here, but if you just search it, you'll find it if you have enough time. Yeah, this is the one. This particular one here. So copy. You can either save it or copy, but I copied it instead. Copy the image, go back to my Corel Draw, and I pasted it. As I pasted it, I have two images here currently. So this is a picture, so I can't use it, but I will ask Corel Draw to trace it by right click here. I say outline trace, select detailed logo, right? It's going to trace it out for me. Then I can say you should delete the original image and OK. So now I have this, which is the image, and I have this also. So if you ungroup it to find out if it doesn't have a background anymore, I can give it another color and say shift page down, and you find out what other aspects doesn't have a color, right? So that is that about that. So I selected this one, then deleted the other ones. So I have it here, so there's no point using that one again. So what was done was we duplicated this one, Ctrl D, then rotate it, right? Move it to this section. I guess that should be that about that. Then we selected two of them, maybe group, Ctrl D also, and mirror it to this side. Am I correct? I need to be seeing this. Alright, so I guess this one was here. Wow. Let me place it on top so that I wouldn't make a mistake. So this first one was here. Then duplicate, rotate it this way. So when I have two of them, I group and I duplicate also, and then mirror inversely. It's kind of rough right now. So then if you go to your, then I selected them all and maybe like a thick airline. Maybe that's not thick enough.
Just like you explained now, preferably for you to be the brain of the computer, it means you control every other operation that happens in the computer.
So then I used my segments. So inside of here we have crop, knife, virtual segment. So virtual segment 2. And I deleted, man, there's a lot of mistake on these things. Sorry, I don't think what I'm doing is correct. This was bent downwards, right? Then back to 0. Yeah. Yes, that's too much. 20. So here and here is done. Let me duplicate this. Let me not rush it. It's supposed to work that way. I don't know why it's okay. So duplicate this. Yeah, I think it's correct now. So I have this. That was how it was done. So then I went to my segment 2. So this segment 2 virtually deletes an aspect of the design that you don't need, right? So I have 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to delete the aspect that I don't want. So I can delete this side by just tapping on it, right? And inside of here, I'll delete here and here.
We have a low and a high time delay.
Toy. Why is it looking different? Okay, I deleted the wrong one. Oh, delete this and this. Yeah, sorry.
Just like how you said that the time.
It was how that was done. Then delete here and here.
Now it's called the latency. The low time delay now is now the short time period.
This is not perfect.
The high time delay is the longer time it takes to get that feedback.
I think why it's not working well because this spacing I gave. This was something I literally did. It's making me go mad now. More. This is really complex now. Group.
Game playing is more like a real time. So it needs a low time delay to get a fast response and also to get the fast feedback. So if there is a high network challenge, it will affect me that is playing the game. Before I will get a reply, that they might have scored me or something. So that's how it affects me that is a game player.
I hope this one is correct. I think that's it. I will take this. Yeah. So if I take this 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So that was basically how this was done. Then I selected this other one, duplicated it, then reduce. So I added some airline to it also. I think it was 4.0. Let's see, is the body connected? Yeah, the body is connected. Let me kind of group this one together and Ctrl G. So at this point, this one is still an airline, so I have to convert him also. Converted it to objects, convert to is grouped. When two objects are grouped, they can't be converted. So I go to objects and I say convert outline to objects, right? So it's now together and I can now weld them. Oh my god. Sorry. Ungroup, this one cannot be welded. Oh, I've not converted this one. Ungroup. So if I go to objects, convert outline to object also. The weld, yeah. So now they are basically one together. So if I give it a particular color, what in the hell is going on? So we have the shape, so that was how that was done. So with petals and this, that was how it was done. So I have to get a background, since we are creating a brand guide. I get a background for the front cover. Alright. So is the way I arrange my own design. So brand guideline, I already typed it down already, so you can type it out yourself also. So I'll make this a bit smaller. So here is my brand name at the side. You can choose for this to have let me try the colors. I think this is working better. Is it necessary to break its parts and put it together? So we'll leave that way. Instead of using this color, I might just use this instead. No, that is that. So for the next page, then we can now create an empty background. So I'm going to insert a box around this page also. Alright, so for this I would use the logo there also. Place it at the center of it. Alright, then can include the name Bloomberry. So the font we used yesterday was Gilroy, right? So I'm thinking of just sticking to just one pattern instead of what we did yesterday. Just like this. Then I'm going to go to I want to include the brief that we had yesterday, so let me look for where we created the brief from. Yeah, this is it. So company name Blueberry. Corporate element of nature, wellness, design logo that is simple. What should we copy from it? I'm going to just add only this. Is this really necessary? There's not like something explaining their brand mostly. I'm going to leave it that way. What I want to download now, I'll need a background for this. So since it's nature and might just look for a wellness doodle I'm going to use for the background of that. I think this one is cool. So I'll just copy this. Remember, it's just a project, so I'm just using all this random stuff for it. So I'm converting this to a bitmap so that the other ones wouldn't interfere anymore. So I might want it to look a little bit of green. So I'll go to my effect adjustment lab. I'll tilt my colors towards green a bit. With a bit of contrast so that so I'll transparent this to, like, I like it 96 sometimes. So I'm dragging it inside or clip it inside, and I fit content to fill proportionally. So I remove my airline. I think it's still showing so much. Reduce the opacity to like 98. So it's just for background, so it shouldn't be more shining so bright. So I would use this background also here. Oh no. To explain our logo, we're going to just take this, both of them, bring it here. Objects, acquire line to objects. So you can get the idea of how we design the logo. So after this, I want to include this. So where we show our clients all the stuff we use, right? The font type, we'll create a pattern and also share the colors that was used. So I'm going to just take this. That was for a brand I worked on, so that's how I prepare my brand guide.
Oh, can I ask a question, sir?
Yes, ask a question.
So what's the essence of you said you can give them the format to use and everything. What's the essence of doing that?
What format?
Do Are they going to create it? Like the fonts you use,
I said this
the
yesterday. Now we have
material
been saying it all
to use,
through the
or the
class.
ideas.
So you are trying to sell the logo that you did to the client, right? You can't just push them the icon, right? So you have to show
Yeah.
the logo, explain the reasons for the logo, right? Explain also the color you use, right? So the fonts that are using also, you have to give it to the clients so that in case they want to work on any of their brand and maybe you are not the official designer, some people can just give a contract job to the logo designer, right? So in case you are not the official, you have to put the fonts that you used on the design so that whatever branding, whatever thing they are doing, they are going to use that same font, right? If they want to use a color, they're going to use that same color. So it's for continuity. So branding does not end at just designing the logo. the colors, the text, the imagery, right? Everything matter in the design. So is that clear enough?
Okay. Yes, very clear. Thank you.
All right. There was something I wanted to do here that I forgot. I wanted to. I just power clip that stuff inside there. Shut up. I want to use that background here also, but just at the bottom. No, this is why this background at the back is showing so much. That's why how much I've transparent it. I don't want that. Let's see 99. Yeah, I think this is better. Alright, so we have this now and we have this. So I'm going to like create this logo in various form now on the next page. So we have to present it in various variations. we did one extra one where we had like a circle around. So you expect fewer going down one? So I will convert this circle to an outline object. I'll copy the same background for you and paste it here. Bring it down also. God. There's one guy here. The guy is frustrating my life. Alright. So first of all, I've done our front cover, little explanation of the logo. I feel I just need to put that text that they give us here. So I might just fill up the space here. Let me just copy just few things. Yeah, this can get in the man. Yeah, I can get in the man true. Ah, it's correct or not? So I'll just put that there so that they can see. Like, guy, nobody really care about what this guy did talk. Why would Microsoft be slowing down? What's going on? Ah. What is going on? I really want to add this text here. I don't know why this thing is doing like this. So my Gilroy is what I'm going to use. Okay, but you go get strength too. I know the song, Sean. Hallelujah. Yeah, that's song mad though. So I want to add all these stuffs here also. So this was like context to explanation of what they asked us to do and what we are delivering. So yeah, basically I've done front cover, explanation for the brand, then logo rationale. So sometimes you might decide to put the name of each page, but most times I don't put them. I might put for each page that this is logo brief or brand brief. Then you type on the brand rationale. Okay, let's see. Because I'm trying to manage time, but let's just put it. So let's write here brand brief. I bet let me tell that woman, say she go outside now. Yeah. No, what you tell her? I said, tell her, say go outside. People, so you're afraid. That's why no person from 1985. You can be creative in your own way of how you want to arrange your own stuff, right? So you see, I just touched this off my head right now. So I still want to add something there. Just a little box. I will add airline. I'm going to group these two together and ask it to be at the center of it. So this same thing that is here, I'm thinking of converting this thing to, hold on, I increase the airline to like 1.5, right? Then make it to become an object. So let me see if I copy this field, how would it look like? Sync is good. So the same thing I did here, I'm going to do it for this also, 1.0. I will change the object to an image and weld it with this. Yeah. Instead of that, I decided to use colors separately. I think this is better than just being empty that way. So brand brief, then next is this. So we'll copy this same thing that we have underneath here. I hope you guys are following, sure. So paste it here. So for this one, we'll call this logo variations. Just write variation instead. right? So then I'll now use this pattern to create something different. So what I'll do now is I'll copy this whole logo because I might need it in the next slide. Paste it here. Alright, so this is the arrangement I've been using currently. So over the years, right, all my brand's guidelines have been changing. So the more you get better, you find out new styles that you want to use. So I'm going to power clip this inside this.
Change your microphone in the document setting.
Oh my god.
Share their opinion about yourself.
So everybody already knows how to power clip. So I shouldn't teach that again. Let's see if this one will be better or not. I think yes, this is better. Then the font we use, I'm glad it's Gilroy that's already here, so there's no point changing the text. So I'll just copy properties of this background. So how was this achieved? This is color, so it was transparent. I made it transparent. So a box that is like this, we already know how to make box circular like this, so I have to make it transparent. Then I made it 90, so it became so transparent. So then this one would have this green color. Should I use black instead? Yeah, I think black is perfect. So we'll select this. So from our logo variation, we can just select from there, bring. So you see the background is a bit dark, so we can change the text to white. Instead of that. So when we create the pattern, I need to pay attention of how I create my patterns. Different pattern. So the proper brand guide like this now, that is what you can charge your clients for. Well, so let's say somebody wants to design a logo or complete brand, you can't be charging 5-7K for logo. No, when you know how much stress you get into it. So we start from 20 upwards, depending on how good you are. Let's not pressure everybody. Everybody can be at your own price. But at this early stage where you are starting, right, shouldn't be thinking much about getting clients for now. The focus now should be getting better at designing. So when you are good at designing, then they will rush you. I'm thinking of 2.5. So most of the things I'm doing, you can see it on the screen, right? 0.5 to make that more rounded. So I'm giving this, so this one is to show like an app icon. So in case the clients will want to go for like an app icon, they would also see it in the brand guide to see how the logo would look like. So that is white, or just keep the color that way. Let's keep it like that. So it's exciting when you already know what you want to do or the plans you want to use. So I'll be doing the pattern last, right? So now we want to add more colors here. So we can see that in this design the colors are these two. So these two are the main primary colors. We might add another accent to it, but I don't think that's really necessary. I will just add only black and white to the colors. So I'll just add I'll use this ash. There's this ash I wanted to add to it, and black. So let's see. So what I do is I take it inside, I power clip it inside this item. So I'll say fit content, fill frame proportionally. Okay, there's a bit of problem. Alright, so now we have to get the name of the colors. So we'll be putting just the X code, right? So let's say S code X hash blah blah blah. So I already taught this already, how to get X code. Or if you haven't understood it before, is another opportunity to understand X code. So S codes are the colors, right? The names of these colors. Like I said, the green that you're seeing on your screen might not be another green in another palette. So as you can see, there are various kind of greens here. So these codes here, hash C2F377, is the X code of this color, right? So to get it, we'll just say edit copy properties. No, we want the text to have the same color with it. So copy properties of this one. Right, so I can now go to my bucket filler to see the X code. I copy it, right? So Ctrl C. I can just come down here and paste it. Alright, so we have the first X code and make it capital letters. That will be down there. Before we do that, let's create for the others also. So edit copy properties also of this one, delete also, edit copy properties of the hash also, duplicate copy properties of black. So there's no need checking for black. Black is 0, 0, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So just go to our bucket filler, click, copy the code here, paste it, buckets, click, see the code, copy it, then come back here and fill. Alright, so we can now place them on top of each other. So if I place this here, we have to use white so that it can be seen properly. I think I'll reduce this to like 16. Then this I'll use black. Then this will be white so that it can be visible. I'm thinking of adding shades to these things. Let's see how it will look. So I'll group this, right? Then I'll duplicate it. I'll reduce the height to like here. Right, then I'll duplicate it downwards.
My question is this, so it means I can actually log in with two devices.
Alright. So I'll make this smaller. duplicate. I think I'm done. I'm going to use a transparency to this 5 instead of this. Another one will be 10. And 15. 20. And then 25. Finish. So I can, should I delete? Yeah, I can delete this now. So the only thing remaining now is to design a pattern, right? So to design pattern, most designers might also sketch their patterns. So we have page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5. So after all this, what we might move on towards is the this color since I've been looking at it, this part it's not really giving. So maybe we'll use black or no single color. Too much of everything is not good. So we use single color here. Alright. So now I want to create a pattern. So some persons might, when they want to create patterns, they can just choose to just duplicate their logos, right? You can see, you can just duplicate their logo. So patterns are used mostly for branding. Like you will notice some shirts or their ID card or stuff like that. Oh, I won't change this background. So what we, instead of that, we are going to be breaking this item into different segments. So I can just decide to cut some aspects from this shape. So let me use my, where is that feature segment to let me duplicate this twice, because anywhere I delete now I cannot get it back. Oh fucking hell. It's not doing what I want, so I'm going to use another way. So I'll use my box to delete any aspects I don't want. So you know we've been using hold on. Instead of that, I can break this stuff apart. So I'll break cover apart, right? Yeah. So look at this. When you have this, if you click on this kind of item that you have created, you can just break cover apart. So everything would separate. So the inner white would now have color, and this one's here wouldn't have. So with these items, I can just manipulate them, right? Just rotate as much as I want. So we create patterns mostly from the logo itself. Yes, I'm okay with this. Don't wanna remember you. So from the logo, I just created this. So you can see the leaf petals and you can see those. If I duplicate it now, right. So I'm going to give it a color before I continue. So select from desktop. I'm going to use the two major colors. On group file diet. Then this one will have this. So group, I will duplicate like this. This was how it was looking, right? Okay, like this. So I can reduce it and group this one. So duplicate it again. I might choose to still bend it again or leave it how it is currently. I think this is perfect. So Ctrl G. So this pattern now can be used for any branding purposes, even as the background. Yeah. So I'll group this, Ctrl G, duplicate it. I'll group it also. Duplicate as much as I want. Yeah. I think that's enough. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it out and place it inside this stuff that I've created. So edit our clip. I'll delete the former one that was there. Just fix this. Finito. So just like that, we have been able to show the clients how the logo can be used horizontally, right? I'm still thinking of another way to arrange this logo. I don't know. Let me apply one more. Let's create one more. Thinking of bringing the berry down. I don't know whether the rule said we shouldn't. I think this is nice also. I mean, what do you think? Am I asking? People know to respond, so there's no point. Now, really nice. We have to fix it too. With this viewpoint of mine, yeah. God forgive me if I take this thing here and it turns out rubbish. I think 4 is enough. Let's leave it at 4. So this is page 1. No, page 1. Coming back here again. So in case you want to view the whole page at once, you can go to your view and say page sorter view. So we have done page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, and you have not even started. Bro, you have still a lot of things to do, right? So most times, depending on how much the client pays, will determine.
Like I'm watching you now and you're teaching us. There are some things you might not really say.
Determine how many pages you want
But
to
your body language and your
give to that
gesture
client,
already displays
right?
what you're trying to communicate at. So while I'm looking at you,
So
your
we
body
can also add
plays a higher role
do's and don'ts,
than even
right?
just
That you want
listening to what you're saying.
for that logo.
And then sometimes I can also be misinterpreted. I might be speaking something. Remember, I used to have this book that they said it's only the writer or the reader or even the speaker that knows what he or she means.
Alright, so this
But
page.
when you're
So what we want to
speaking
put here
and
now, we
then
might want to
their
put
hands,
imagery
like I'm
or
gesturing my
pictures,
hands and trying
but I
to
haven't downloaded imagery and pictures.
my tone might seem
I
hard.
think we have 440, so by tomorrow I might do mock-ups, right? So let's still continue with
expression. You will now tell me, oh no, no, she doesn't mean it to be in a very good way. She means it and it's just normal conversation.
with what we're doing. So I want to copy this background because I'll be needing the background in everything I do. So I just say do and don't. Corridor is correcting me. So do's and don'ts for this logo. So few instructions you give the clients for them not to do. So things like do not stretch, do not this and that. So this is the original logo. So what we do is yeah, you go into an IA. So we'll stretch it, right? So see, as I stretched it now, it looks how it was looking like before. So you can see, don't stretch. Just few rules.
So, while we were having conversation, I was in the Jamboard trying to get through what was happening there.
So I'm going to add shadow to this.
To express what you were trying. So it was okay. Okay, I was now trying to follow through with her idea, her analogy to what the cable and then the alternative what she was providing. So that we are very far, but I was now supporting it. I remember today we were asking about who is our team member. She now said, it's me and Silva. So it's like bringing the board, bringing the two together. Because we're seeing each other coordinating.
You see, don't add no shadow. So few rules that will help whoever is going through the guideline. As this thing is looking straight now, it's doing my eyes somehow. What else? What else can I see? So you can see don't rotate. A lot of rules.
Double click on the screen. Double click on the screen and it will go. It will now come into slide. Double click on the screen. Then when you want to get it back again, you can just press escape and you'll get back to the one.
I've created one. So you can still think of more. So I'm going to change the color inside here. See, guys, don't change color. That space might. I don't even know what other rules to do to make to it. See, don't add extras. Alter logo. So don't just add extra something to the logo. That's what I mean. But I've run out of ideas of what are the rules of what people add to logo. Don't use different color. I don't tell you. What kind of rule again? Somebody just tell me one kind of rule, you know. Logo rule for brands. think we have tried here. You see, and just see NB. Always apply simplicity and functionality. With the brand, either print, media, web, etc. So we have done page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5. Please start dropping your attendance.
They are just showing triangle, rectangle.
So after all this, there are still
Not showing like.
there are still more rules you can add to the brand guide, like the spacing measurements between the logo and the brand name. Like you can still include that inside of it, right? Or you can just leave it out. Just leave it out, right? So like I said, it's depending on how much you are working on the project, like how much is invested in the project, depending on that. So depending on how much you want to work on the project and add a lot of lines. For me, I'll stop here. The next thing I want to do is to start mock-ups. So we'll do our mock-ups by tomorrow. I'll just create a page here. Alright, so I can just see the mock-ups, right? See, once she's 5, she's leaving. You know they come now, you are jobless. my year of double double. You don't they finish. No be lie. Driving. You want to start driving back?
I want to be though.
So I'll just keep few pages. So we'll work in like few mock-ups. So for those mock-ups, by tomorrow, we'll start working on them. So I'll just keep few pages down. So how many pages have I kept? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then the ending page. So here we have thank you. Or just thanks.
Just hold on.
So let's see the whole page.
No.
Page 1. So this is all we have. This is kind of like a template that I can create and even sell for people to just edit and fill up, then give to their clients. So I don't know if you have any questions more. There's only 3 persons that have dropped out. Where is every other person?
I wonder. I thought, okay, we are now three.
Drop your attention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. So we'll continue tomorrow.